But I can show you there how the hive looks on the inside.
Okay. Go.
Here we can see the hive of one of the native bees we find in Panama. This is called Melipona panamensis. And there you can see one of the bees carrying the pollen inside the hive. They get out, they collect the pollen and nectar from different flowers, and then they bring it inside the hive. You see this part around here that is a little bit wet. They take out the water, the excess of humidity they have inside the hive, and then they spit it out here to keep their house dry, to keep the hive dry. These are stingless bees. This is the same one, the small one we saw back there on the tree, but here we can see how the hive looks on the inside. These are the virgencitas, the small virgins, or tetragonisca. And here you can see the way they build the entrance. They have green eyes.
They don't mind that you're holding their home or anything.
No.
They're real calm.
Yeah, we have some that are a little bit defensive. They are also stingless, but what they do when they feel that they have to defend the hive, they start getting around your hair and biting your hair. They can also bite, but these ones they're not aggressive at all. Those are the honey pots. You can see all the honey in there. We know that all the types of honey, they have different effects in their body, the benefits for the health, but this one has something very particular. They were making experiments and they realized that it was pretty good to treat different problems in the eyes, like cataracts, for example. They use it as an alternative medicine. It's the caterpillar of the monarch. They are poisonous. And that's because of the leaves they eat. The leaves they eat, they have a toxin that they have in their body, and that's why the birds don't eat them. So when they're butterflies, they're still poisonous, so the birds can eat them. We have some butterflies in the United States that they look exactly like the monarch, but they are a different species. But they look similar, so the birds think that's the monarch, so the birds don't eat them. Yeah. I think the fact that we're human beings makes us think or feel like we're the superior race, or we're more important than other creatures. But eventually when you start studying them and you understand how important they are even to our lives, to the equilibrium, the balance in everything in nature, you get to understand that they're as important as us. If we don't have them in nature, the same thing is eventually going to happen to us. Everything that happens to nature happens to the humans. These are the pieces of wax they use to build the hives. They even have, you know, the hexagonal shape, so they start building the hive immediately here. Some people use plastic instead of using the wax, so they don't have to remove the whole thing. They just take out the honey and then they have the plastic there again. But that is not really good because they use special resins to create the hive, and that resin helps the hive defend itself against different diseases. So here we can see one of the hives after they build it and they take out the honey. They even build the hive with a small inclination so the honey doesn't drop. And after they take out the honeycomb, they just have to put it inside a centrifuge and spin the honey out of the comb. Of course, the ones we use right now, they're bigger and they work with the electricity, of course, but it's the same process. The honey goes down and they take it out through something like that.
aquí se va a poner la abeja, poner miel a ¿verdad? Y cuando está lleno, lo trae acá, lo saca. Y toda esta caja lo está haciendo nuevo para seguir continuando con la abeja. La herramienta que usa aquí, el clavo, el martillo, y se corta con la máquina, y eso todo. Y lo arregla, pero cuando está esto ya, entonces le cambia esto aquí. Así, ¿entendió? Y de ahí le pone esta tapa. Es una tapa, ¿no? Queda tapado que no se moja la abeja.
When they take out the honey out of the comb, everything that is left here, this is wax. So they reuse it. They take it and then they create the lamins. When we're talking about the honeybee, we always need the queen, the drones, and the workers. The workers are the females and the drones are the males that live in the hive. The queen can live from 3 to 5 years, and she's going to be laying eggs all her life, from 15 to 100 eggs in one day, just one day. And they are fertilized once. They only copulate once. When the queen is born, she goes out flying, and then she copulates with different males. Like